The recent Portland Eastern by-election is back in the news, with campaign financing figures now being questioned. The issue came to the fore after the Electoral Office of Jamaica (ECJ) published campaign donations and expenses showing that the Jamaica Labour Party JLP's Anne-Marie Vaz receiving and spending nothing. The JLP says that is perfectly correct. TVJ's Herman Green explains.
This advertisement by the ECJ raised eyebrows as, after a robust and competitive campaigning period leading up to the April 4 by-election in Portland Eastern, Anne-Marie Vaz is shown with nil for campaign donations and expenses. The PNP's candidate, Damian Crawford, reported receiving $2.7 million in donations and $4.75 million as the amount spent. The ad was published on the weekend. The PNP's Damian Crawford posting it on Twitter with the comment, "I'm sad for Jamaica." However, early Monday morning, the Jamaica Labour Party sent out a statement defending Anne-Marie Vaz's statement. According to the release, which was undersigned by JLP General Secretary Dr. Horace Chang, the party was the sole financier for Anne-Marie Vaz's campaign. The statement noted that under the law governing the financing of political campaigns in Jamaica, a candidate is permitted to be fully and solely financed by his or her political party. According to the party's General Secretary, financial control of Anne-Marie Vaz's campaign was managed solely by the Jamaica Labour Party, and this is the reason for the nil declaration. The General Secretary also linked this approach to Mrs. Vaz's success at the polls, as her sole focus was working on the ground with constituents. Under the Representation of the People Act, candidates are required to submit a return of election expenses with the ECJ within 6 weeks after Election Day. In a release Monday afternoon, the ECJ said both candidates submitted their return of election expenses report before the stipulated May 16 deadline. It also noted that the law makes provision that if within the reporting period a candidate did not receive any contribution or expend any resources, this should be declared by the candidate in the final disclosure report. The final disclosure report for the parties as well as the candidates are due by October 1, 2019. The ECJ says all reports and declarations and the supporting documents will be reviewed and examined to determine whether the legal requirements have been met and whether further investigations are warranted. In the release from the JLP, Dr. Chang also noted that the party has every intention of complying and declaring all expenses incurred by the October 1 deadline. Herman Green, TVJ News.